licensed auctioneer here in the state of Texas, and I'll be co-auctioneering with Raiden, also a licensed auctioneer. This auction is presented by Heritage Auctioneers and Galleries Incorporated and is being conducted under the terms and condition auction section in the catalog, as well as the website ha.com. So please familiarize yourself with all the terms on the catalog and the website. So, Heritage has been compiling bids from our worldwide audience over the past few weeks. And to my right, John has all those bids, and every item will open at the current bid or the reserve if there is one. So, along with all the bids placed in advance of this sale, we'll also be taking live bids, you guys right here. And to the left right here, James will be bidding on your behalf through Heritage Live. Every now and then, we'll have a last minute bid come in due to the strength of someone's Wi-Fi. So it's not a reopening of the lot, it's simply opening on their computer and they're still able to do it. So that will happen from time to time, and I do ask for your patience when that does happen. In addition to live bidding and previous bidding, we also have a few phone bidders that will be bidding here today as well. A sliding buyer's premium of 25% and lessening with higher value lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots and is described in detail in item 2 of our terms and conditions section. All right, I want to go explain a little bit about bidding. Everybody has a tool out there, which we call a cut bid. You're only allowed to use it once per lot, but it's simply, if I'm asking for $2,400, you can do half increment of 23. It's a tool for you to try to get what you want, to stretch your budget if you don't have enough, or not. Occasionally you'll hear me say the word prior or proxy. That's a tie. I might even go like this, the tie. We had that bid come in before you, but we encourage the active bidder you to come back in. Sometimes a cut bid is a good choice right there. So use that judiciously. And every now and then you might hear me say the word still available. I hope that doesn't happen, but if you really want to get your hands on something, you can come to a post-auction buyback and give one of our employees a call and see if you can get your hands on that. If you have any issues relating to your participation in this sale, Karina Lazo at 214-409-3127 is our supervisor here. And I am required to announce that when compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, notices hereby that this provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Registration, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas, 78711, phone number 512-463-6599. All right, we've got all the legals out of the way. I'm sure you are waiting patiently, and we are going to start off here, Lot 1, NVIDIA RIVA TNT Engineering Prototype Kit. Asking for $2,055, now looking for a push to $6,000. $6,000 with you, Heritage Live. Now go to $7,000 here. This kit includes a metal briefcase, pre-production RIVA TNT card. You have an early driver looking for $9,000. A demo disc, inner packaging, an engraved pen. Lots of little goodies here. Looking for $10,000. Now at $11,000, we have an $11,000 bid looking for $12,000. 11, how about a push to $12,000 here for the kit? Foundational technology from NVIDIA. It's here for the taking. Fair warning here. We even have a signed lunchbox just to add to it. Fair warning, anything past 11, and we will do 11,000. 7146 is our first bidder, and we move on to lot 2. We have Pac-Man. What a 9.6 glue seal. 1250 looking for 13, now looking for 1,400. Take us to 1,600 here. The key detail on this one is the absence of the video computer system text on the box cover. I'm sure you know that. We're looking for 24, now 26. Keep it coming, Heritage Live. Looking for $3,000. This is almost 44 years exposed and still in this great of condition. Looking for 3,400. Anyone in at 36 here? Looking for 3,800. And again, this is the absence of the video computer system text, which did later get placed between the Pac-Man and game program there. Looking for 4,600. How's 4,600? 44 here, looking for 4,600 for Pac-Man. This is the early production, asking $4,600. How about a push to 46? There you are. Anyone in it? 4,800, now to 5. Looking to go to $5,000 here for this early production of Pac-Man. Anyone in at 5,000? We'll say fair warning out there at $5,000. Let's do 4,800. 7151. Thank you. Up next, we have Bionic Commando, WATA 98, A++ here. Looking for 1,015 to my right, looking for 1,600 Heritage Live. How about 1,600? Known for its innovative grappling hook, looking for 1,600 here. Adapted from the 1987 arcade game. Go 15, 16 here. There was our first cut bid. Looking for a bid of 18 now. Looking for 1,800. It's hard to find a nicer copy of this game, this graded. Looking for 18. 17 here. Look to 18. How about a bid of $2,000 here for Bionic Commando? We need 2,200. 9.8, A++, wonderful condition, looking for 2,200. How about another push to 22? We'll say fair warning. All right, 22, they're still coming in, James. Let's do 2,400. 24, another bid, looking for 2,600 here for Bionic Commando. How about a push to 2,600? There's our cut bid at 25. Anybody in at 2,600? How's that sound? How about it go to 26 here? Bionic Commando on the cut. Fair warning. All right, let's do this at 2,500. 7152 is our bidder. Cruising along, we have Bomberman, WATA, 9.8, A++ sealed. 825, looking for 9, looking for 9. I have 850, how about a push to $900? 850 go to 9, 950 is out there. How about a 950? Looking for 950 for this early production copy. Looking for 1,200. We have met that mark, looking for 13. How about a push to 1,300? Another cut bid is on top, looking for 1,300. 13, thank you. How does 14 sound? And a 15 now. How does 1,500 for this early production Bomberman? Looking for 1,500. We have it. Anyone in at 1,600 here? 1,600, looking for a push to 17. How about 1,700? This 9.8 copy, looking for 1,800 here. We're on lot 4 for Bomberman. You've been tracking this down, following this lot. We're live. Now's the time. Looking for 2,000. There's 2,000. How about 2,200? The increments are going up just a little bit more here. I need 2,400. 22. 24 is our top bid, looking for 2,800. 28 is in too. I have your bidding. Great bidding, Heritage Live, looking for 3,200. What about 3,400? 32 is the number, looking for 34. Jump on in at 3,400 for Bomberman. How about a cut bid? Any tricks up your sleeve there? Now's the time. Fair warning at 3,400. Let's do 3,200. 7144 is our bidder. Jumping along, we have Bubble Bobble, A++ sealed, WATA 9.6. Looking for 2,600 here. 2,600. There's only 12 copies out there bearing the Parent's Choice. This is a mid-production. Looking for 2,800 here. Looking for 2,800. Again, this has the Parent's Choice sticker. A little more provenance. Anybody in at 2,800? 26 now, looking for 28. Another bidder out there at 28. What about 3? 29 on your cut. I have a cut bid hanging. Cut bid on top right now, looking for 3,000 though. Jumping on top is 3,000. 32 in the lead, looking for 3,400. Bubble Bobble. Any collectors out there thinking about this one? We're still live, looking for 3,400. $3,400. All right, we'll say fair warning here. Let's do 3,200. 7154 is our bidder. All right, cruising along, we have the top WATA copy of Bubble Bobble Part 2. How about 5,585, jumping up quick now to 9, looking to push to $9,000 here. Lot 6, I have your 9 looking for 9,500. I have 9,000 on the phone. We have that? We do. Now looking for 95 against you, looking for 10,000. We have 10,000 live, looking for 11,000, now to 12. How about a push to $12,000 here? This surpasses the famed Carolina copy back in 2019. I have you at 12. What about 13? 14,000 against you. Heritage Live has it at 13, looking for a $14,000 bid. This is the top coffee that we've ever offered here, looking for 14,000. 13 go to 14. 13, 14. Anybody want to cut that up? Throw me a cut bid at 13.5. Anyone in for the highest graded copy on the water report, looking for 14,000. Fair warning. Let's do this at 13,000. 7155. 7155 is our bidder. Cruising along to lot 7, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, WADA 9.8, Ace++ sealed here. 2,300. How about 2,600? 25 here, looking you to come in at 26. How about at Heritage Live? This is a pristine early production copy. Beautiful, looking for 3,000. Looking for $3,000 here for Castlevania 2. 28 go to 3. Heritage Live, how about it at 3? How about it at 3? 28 go to 3. Maybe jump in at cut bid. There's cut full increment at 30. 3,000 looking for 32. How about 3,200? Thank you. Looking for 3,400. Castlevania collectors, we're here. Lot 7 for the taking. Anyone in at $3,600? 35. There's our cut bid. Asking 36. Cuts on top, looking for $3,600 for this beautiful copy. Looking for 3,600. We'll say fair warning. 36. We're still bidding. How about 4,000? Starting all over. 3,800. Now go to 4,000. Got to ask for 4,000. Anybody in at $4,000 for Castlevania 2? We'll take that cut bid. 3,900, 4,000 comes in as well. Wanting to go to 4,200. Let me know, Heritage Live. Are we going to 42? Any bidders out there at $4,200 for Castlevania 2 early production copy? Cut bid, I have you at 41. 42 didn't play out. That's all right. Come back in full increment. Anybody in at 4,400? 44 here. Anyone in for this NES Grail looking for 4,600? 46, now 48 for Bubble Bobble Part 2. I apologize. I looked over to the left. Yeah, Castlevania 2. Bubble Bobble, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Let me turn the page a little better. Looking for 48, looking for 4,800. 46, looking for 48 here for Castlevania. We will say fair warning. And we will do this. At 4, there's our 48. We're still cooking. We're going. How about 5,000? Any interest at 5,000? 4,800. Castlevania 2 looking for 5,000. Now we're looking for $5,500. $5,500. Anybody in? 5250 if you want to play it. If it's out there for you, you can do it. Looking for anything beyond 5,000. We'll say fair warning. And let's do 5,000. 7158 is our bidder. Up next, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. VGA, 85 plus. 1,600. 16 now, looking for 17. How about 1,700? Now to go to 18. 1,700, looking for 1,800. Any other bidders out there at 1,900? 1,900 would be next, now to 2,000. This is for a VGA copy, 85 plus. Looking for 2,200 for Dracula's Curse. 2,200. Come on in at 22. How about it? 2,200. Fair warning. There's 2,200. How about it? I have you back in at 2,400. 2,400 here. We're on lot 8. Looking for $2,400. Fair warning once again. And we'll do two. There's 2,400. How about 2,600? 2,600 would be next, unless you want to give me a cut bid of 2,500. My active bidders, let me know you're there. There's our cut bid. Any other bidders? 1,600. How about 2,600? 25 here, go to 2,600. Fair warning once again. And let's do $2,500. 7159 is our bidder. All right, up next, we have a nice looking lot here. Lot 9, the Cuckoo Land, CGC 9.2 A++ sealed. 32,000, looking for a $36,000 bid. This is coming from the newly Waterford collection, and we are looking for 38,000 to 40,000. $40,000. This is the first production, 40th anniversary, NES. Looking for 40,000. 38 to you, looking for $40,000 here. 40-year-old black box in this condition, looking for $40,000, coming from the Waterford collection. Preserved and condition are absolutely remarkable here. The age and the preserved condition. Anybody in at 40,000? 38 go to 40,000. Any interest beyond 38,000? Fair warning out there. All right, we're going to do 38,000. 7160. Okay, we have a jaw-dropping 8-bit classic here, looking for 3,400. Contra. Anybody in at 34? 3,300. We're on the cut, looking for 34. 6,000 now to 65. How about $7,000 here? Only one example is graded higher on the WATA report. Runner-up's not bad. Who's in at 75? 7 go to 75 for Contra. Anybody in at 7,500? Heritage Live, you want to jump in at 75, maybe 7,250. Don't forget, whether you start or end, you should always use that cut bid. It's there for you to get what you want, and there is one. Let's say 7,500. But thank you for trying. That's all there is. You never know unless you try. Let's go to 8,000. 75 looking for 8. 75 looking for 8,000. Any action at 8,000 here for Contra? Heritage Live, we'll say $8,000 and $7,750. Another cut bid. Good play. How about 8,000? $7,750 is hanging around right now. Will it get topped by $8,000 for Contra? Fair warning. Let's do $7,750. 7161. And there's a clear example of how that cut bid can help you get what you want. Okay, here we are. Donkey Kong VGA 90 plus. We need a bid of 550. There's 600, 650. Jump in at 650 now. How about it? 650. John has 7. This is a remarkable for a cardboard game. It's tied for the best. It's tied for the best copy on VGA Census. Looking for 950. How about it? Tied up top for the best. Looking for 950 here. Donkey Kong go 950. Anybody in at $1,000? There's 1,000. Thank you. Looking to go to 1,100. 1050, another cut bid. Let's go 1,100. 1,100, maybe a little bit too early for that cut. We're still got some active bidding. Let's do 14. Looking for 1,400, go to 15 here. One of the classic performer games here, looking for 1,700. Anyone in at 1,700? 16 is top play, looking for 17. 16, go to 17 here. How about it, collectors? Anything beyond 1,600, go to 17. There's 17. Anyone in at 1,800 now, looking for 1,900 to $2,000. There's our bidders. 2,200 would be next here. VGA collectors, want to add this to your collection, go 2,200. 2 is the number now, looking to go to 22. Anyone out there at $2,200? Lot 11 Donkey Kong, fair warning, $2,000. 7154. 7154 is our bidder. All right, Gargoyles Quest 2. We have WATA 9.8 and A++ sealed. 914 now, looking for 1,500. 1,500, anyone in? 16 now, 17. Come on in at 18, 19, looking for $2,000. Looking for that beautiful purple blue box right there on the border. If that's part of your sub-collecting, it's here. Let's do 3,000. 28 looking for 3. How about a $3,000 for the highest grade on WATA's report? Looking for 3,000 for Gargoyles Quest 2. 3,000. Jump in at 3,000. 28 go to 3. Jump back in, Heritage Live. Jump back in at 3,000. There's a cut bid. 3,000 against you, looking for 3,200. 3,200. And this is the sequel to the Game Boy original spinoff Ghost and Goblin series. We're looking for 3,600 now to 38. Come on in at 4,000. 42 would be next. How does 42 sound, Heritage Live? 4,000, go 4,200. Do you really want Gargoyles Quest? Got to go a little bit more. Looking for 4,800 here. 48 now 5. 48 now 5. Anybody going to 55? 5,500, go to 6,000. How about 6,000 for the highest graded copy of Gargoyles Quest Part 2? A++ sealed. waiting for the taking. Anything beyond 5,500? All right, let's say fair warning, and we'll do 5,000. 7163 is our bidder. All right, we're moving along to lot 13, Gemfire, CGC 9.6 A plus sealed.
575. 600.
Looking for 650. 650. This is the first time offering a sealed copy here from Heritage. How about it? Looking for 950. First time offering. Looking for 1,000, 1,100 to 1,200, 1,200. This factory sealed copy of Gemfire is a standout rarity. Looking for 2,000. Wonderful bidding. Anybody in at 24? 22 go to 24 for Gemfire, 9.6. We haven't seen this one in a while. We've never seen it. First time offering. It's got to mean something. Who's in there at 2,400? 2,400. Jump in with the cut bid. How about that? Put yourself on top. Just a little bit more. Looking for anything beyond 22 here. There's 24. Full increment. Now go 2,600 for this sealed copy of Gemfire. Cut bid again. Now go 26. How about it? 2,600. How about $2,600? Heritage Live
26.
is in at 26, looking for 2,800. 2,800. How's that sound out there for Gemfire? CGC graded, looking for 2,800. Jump in at 2,800. Fair warning. Let's do 2,600.
7165.
7165 is our bidder. Okay, we have another one from the Waterford collection, Gradius, CGC 9.2 A plus sealed, hang tab. Let's do it. 9,250 here, but 95 with you, right? Heritage Live, jump in at 9,500. This is another first time offering this sealed copy. It was a major arcade hit, but now available to play on the home console. 9,250, looking for 95. We've got the cut bid. Jump in at 95. 95, 10,000 here. Heritage Live, how about 11,000? 10,000, looking for 11. How about 12,000? Any other bidders at 12,000? 11,000 is our bid, looking for 12,000 here from this beautiful copy of Gradius coming from the Waterford collection. Anyone in at 12,000? 11 looking for 12. Major arcade hit back in the day, then made available for a home console, looking for 12,000. Fair warning. We'll do 11,000.
7166.
7166. All right. We have a hang tab copy of this historical black box NES Grail, and it's Gumshoe.
10,005.
Looking for 11,000. CGC 9.4 A plus sealed. Hang tab mid-production. Where are my collectors out there for the mid-production hang tabs? Come in at 11,000. Come in at 11,000 here. Stunning hang tab copy, looking for 11,000. 12,000 here, looking for 13. This one was compatible with the NES Zapper, 13, now 14,000. How about at 14,000? This is only one of 3 sealed examples we've ever been able to offer. Looking for 15,000 for Gumshoe. Looking for Gumshoe. 14,000, go to 15. Come on in at 15,000, thank you. How about 16,000? Anybody out there at $16,000? We're on lot 15. Lot 15, if you've been tracking it, we're live on Gumshoe looking for 16,000. 15, go to 16 here. Fair warning out there at 16,000. Let's do 15,000.
7160.
7160 takes that. Okay, lot 16, we have Gyromite A++ sealed, WATA 9.6.
3,900.
How about $4,000? 39 looking to go to 4,000. Early production status confirmed by that matte sticker still right there.
4,000.
Looking for 42. Anyone in at 44? You might remember this was actually one of the only one of 2 titles that were used with ROB Rob the Robot. So looking for 6,500. 6,500. How's that sound for Gyromite? Sealed here. Looking for 6,500. We're bringing you the best. This is Heritage Auctions. And we're going to bring you the best of the best, looking for 75. 7,000 here with the internet bid, but how about you? Jump in at 7,500. 75 now, looking for 8,000 for Gyromite. Lot 16, looking for 8,000. 75, go to 8. 9.6 A++. How's that going to look on your shelf? Looking for 7,500. 500 we have. Go to 8,000. Anybody out there at 7,750? Want to try that? Give it a shot. Fair warning here. All right, let's do 7,500.
7169.
7169. All right. Let's jump along here. All right, we have lot 17, Ice Climber, CGC 9.4 A plus sealed. 7250. This is a mid-production hang tab. Looking for 8,500. And these characters were from the Smash Brothers series. We're looking for 9,000 to 95. Again, fewer than 10 hang tabs of Ice Climber are even graded. We're here offering you one. And this one surpasses all the copies right here. This is the best one. Looking for 14,000. This one, again, comes from the Waterford collection, bringing you some magnificent new material in here. Looking for 17,000. How about 18,000? 9.4 for this Ice Climber. Anybody in at 19,000? Low in 20,000. Looking for 22,000 here. 22,000 for this CGC graded Ice Climber. Again, mid-production hang tab. You're using it, that's your collecting, it's here. If you want to add it to your collection, now's the time. The opportunity is right now. Looking for 30,000. 30,000 here for Ice Climber. 28 now, go to $30,000. Looking for 34,000, surpassing all other hang tab copies across all grading services. All of them. Looking for 34,000. 32,000, looking for 34,000. How about it? Anyone in at $38,000? 38,000 is going to put you on top. Right now, 36,000. 38,000 is on top. Looking for $40,000. $40,000 bid. We're on lot 17. Jump on in. We've got a ways to go. Who's in at 42,000? 40,000 now. Looking for 42. 42,000. Lot 17 for Ice Climber. 42,000. How's 41 sound? 41 sound. Did it before I could say it. How about it? 42,000 is there to back it up. They want this as well. Looking for 44,000. How about it? 44,000. 42, go to 44. Any interest at $44,000 from this Waterford collection? Fair warning out there for Ice Climber. Let's do 40. 44,000 slides in. We're still live. We're going. Looking for 46,000. You have a chance. 46,000, 45,000 if you haven't used your cut play. It's up to you. Let me know. 46,000, full increment, even better. How about 48,000? 48,000. We are all on lot 17, Ice Climber, looking for 48,000. Jump in at $48,000, Heritage Live. Fair warning once again. Let's do 46,000. 7160. Congratulations. All right. Lot 18, Karnoff, CGC 9.4 A plus sealed here. Asking 2,000, 4,000 now to 42. John is 42, 44, 46, now 48. Jump in at 48, Heritage Live. He has 5, but do you have the 55? How about it? 5,500. And the Karnoff was adapted from Data East 87 Arcade Classic Dragon Ninja, looking for 6,000. One of the best preserved known copies right here, looking for 6,000. Exceptionally rare. When I mean rares can get, looking for 7,000. How does it come in at 7? 65, looking for 7. Jump on in at $7,000. You want that little extra bit of provenance right there? It's right there on the front. They stickered it up for you. Looking for 75. How about it? 7,500. 7, go to 75 for Karnoff. Top graded pedigree copy of the classic. Right here, looking for 75. 7,500 for this rare copy. 7,500. Jump on in. We'll say fair warning on lot number 18. All right, 7,000.
7170.
7170. All right, cruising along. All right, lot 19, we have Kid Clown in Nightmare World. Looking for 1,500. 1,015. Anyone in at 16? This is the highest graded copy of Kid Clown right here. Looking for 19, now 2,000. Anyone in at 2,400 to 26? Let's go 28. 28. How's it sound? 28, go 28. 26 to 28. This was originally released in Japan, looking for 3,000 under the name Mickey Mouse 3 Balloon Dreams, but that didn't quite work out. Couldn't get the deal with Disney, so somehow it got reworked into the U.S. market and came up with a Kid Clown title. Looking for, so if that's something you collect as far as the history and the storyline behind a rare census-topping cult classic, more for you. Let's do it. Anybody in at 46? How about 4,600? 4,600. Only 7 total listed on WADA's report, looking for 4,800. 46 go 48 now to 5,000. How about 5,000? 5,000. Anybody in at 55? Anybody in for this hidden gem looking for 6,000? 55 go to 6. 55 go to $6,000. Late release looking for 6,000. 55 go to 6. Want to cut it up for me? 57.50. We're still no cut increments yet. Still full bids. How about 7,000? How about 7,000? Again, the story behind this, if you're tracking that and that's part of your collecting, go ahead and jump in and get it. Let's go 7,500. 7,500. Started in Japan, ended up with a new title here in the United States, looking for 8,000. 8,000 for Kid Clown and Nightmare World. 75 go to 8. How about it? 8,000? There's our cut bid. We'll see if that plays out. Looking for 8,000. Looking for 8,000 here. 77.50 has it on the cut unless I see 8,000. Heritage Live. All right. Let's do 77.50.
7172.
7172. Okay, up next, Kung Fu VGA 85 Plus.
1050.
How about 13 now, looking for 1,400? There's only one other copy that has a higher grade on VGA's census. So runner-up is not bad, looking for 1,600. 1,600, one of the earliest beat-em-up games, looking for 1,800. How about 19? 18 go to 19, now 2,000. How about 2,200? 2,200, 21 cut bid. 22 comes in on top of that. How about at 2,400? We need 26 to 2,800 for Kung Fu, one of the classics, NES classic here, looking for $2,800. 26 go 2,800. There's 28, looking for 3,000. $3,000. Jump on in. Maybe give them a little leg sweep. Come back in at 2,900. 28, go to 29. Looking for anything beyond 2,800 here. And we'll do 2,800.
7158.
7158. Okay, everyone has been waiting for this one. We have it. The highest graded first production copy of The Legend of Zelda.
60,000.
We need 65,000. 60,000 here, but come on in at 65,000. Again, this is blessed. The front cover of the catalog. It's coming from the Waterford Collection. You might know a 9.2A, but this is a 9.4A plus. Looking for a bid of 95,000. This is the cream of the crop here, looking for 110. There's 110 would be next. Jump on in at 110. We need 110,000, looking for 120. Looking for the highest graded first print ever offered publicly. Right here, right now, looking for a bid of $170,000. $170,000 for The Legend of Zelda. First production here, Waterford Collection. We need 180,000. How about at 180,000 to 2? No, we're not there yet. Looking 90. Now I'm asking for 200,000. We have it. 220. 220 would be next. 240. Looking for $240,000. We have 240. Looking for 260. Heritage Live. How about 260 for the top-notch cream of the crop Zelda right here? Looking for 260,000. 240. Looking for 260. This copy, it offers a rare combination of historical significance, scarcity, excellent condition. It's all there for you. Looking for 260. 240, looking for 260 here. Coming from the Waterford Collection, the highest graded first production ever. Looking for 2,600. 240,000, you want to chop that up at 250,000. Let me know. Looking for something. You want in on this one? You've been tracking it. You're thinking about it. How about it? Anything beyond 240,000 here for the highest graded copy of Zelda. How about it, collectors? Anything beyond 240? Fair warning. We're going to do 240,000.
7151.
7151. Congratulations on your purchase of Zelda. Moving along, we have lot 22, The Legend of Zelda WATA 9.4 CIB.
4100.
Looking for 4200. This has the cassette manual printed. Anyone in at 4200? The rare cassette reference in the manual, later updated to Game Pack in later versions. We're on the cut at 41, looking for 42, 44. Now, how about 4,600? 4,600 for this exceptional copy of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. Asking 4,800 now to 5,000. How about 5,000 here? $5,000. Any collectors want to add the cassette manual first production? Your opportunity is here right now, looking for 6,000. 5,500, looking for 6,000. There's 5,750 to 6,000. Back to you, Heritage Live. How about 6,500? $6,500 for this sealed WATA 9.4. Looking for 6,500. 6,500. Heritage Live. Any bidders out there at 65? Let me know you're there. Any action beyond 6,000? We'll say fair warning, and we'll do $6,000 to an internet bid. All right. Okay. We have got Legend of Zelda WATA 9.6 A+ sealed here.
12,000.
Asking 13,000, now 14. 13 looking for 14,000. This is second place on WATA census. Anybody in at 16,000? Looking for 17, now 18,000. How about an $18,000 bid here for WATA 9.6, The Legend of Zelda? Looking for 18,000. We have an $18,000 bid, thank you. Looking for 19 here. How about $19,000?
20,000.
This mid-production variant, we're looking for 22,000. How about $22,000? Heritage Live. Lot 23, we're live. Bidding coming in at 22,000, 20,000, there's 21. Cut bid, we'll take that cut bid. It didn't work out this time. Look, another cut bid looking for 2,400. 24 on top, looking for 26,000. How about it? 24,000, now go to 26,000. Do we have that push to 26,000, Heritage Live? There's $26,000, still active bidding, looking for 28,000 here. How about 28,000 to get your hands on a copy of The Legend of Zelda? 28,000 looking for 30. 28,000 asking for $30,000. We are live. Video game auction lot 23. Come in at 30,000. 28,000 looking for 30,000. This landmark title.
30,000.
How about it? Anyone in at 32,000? 30,000 now, go to 32. Any push out there to 32,000? How about it? 32,000. Fair warning. Let's do $30,000.
7146.
7146 is our bidder. We had a delayed bid. All right, we talked about this. 31,000. We have a cut bid. I'll give you a moment to think about that. 31,000 has it right now. We talked about this at the beginning of the sale. Last minute bids do come in from time to time. You can come back in at 32,000. You want to chew that one over? Think about that. You have time. 32,000. Anybody in at 34,000? 32,000 here, looking for 34,000. Classic NES Legend of Zelda, looking for $34,000. 32 to 34. We'll say fair warning once again. Let's do 32,000.
7146.
7146. All right, cruising along to lot 24, The Legend of Zelda, CGC 9.4 A+, mid-production.
6250.
Looking for 6,515 now to 16,000. How about a jump to 16,000? Heritage Live, I have that 15,000, looking for 16, and we have 17 now to 18. 17 looking for 18,000 for The Legend of Zelda, looking for a bid of 19,000. 18,000 is our top bid, looking for 19. Come on in. How about it, Zelda collectors? Anybody going 19,000? How about a 19,000? 18, go to 19. Need you in at 19,000 on this sealed copy of The Legend of Zelda. Any cut bids? Any plays beyond 8,000? Then we'll do 18,000. 18,500, we have a cut bid. We're still bidding. You can jump back in at 19,000. That would be the number, Heritage Live. Any bidders at 19,000. 18.5 on top, looking for 19,000 for this mid-production Legend of Zelda. And I think 18.5 is going to take it.
7174.
7174. Okay, well, if you didn't get a chance or got outbid on Zelda, we have another opportunity for you here. The Legend of Zelda, this is the last production. How about 6,575 to 8? 75 to 8,000 out there. Sealed copy, looking for 85. How about 8,500 for this last production copy? Looking for 9,000. Looking for $9,000. So where's our 9,000? Thank you. How about 95? 9.6 A plus sealed. Looking for 9,500. 9,500. I have your cut bid. 95 is there. They're on top now, looking for 10,000. How about 10,000 here? Lot 25, Legend of Zelda, go 10,000. 10,000. 95, go to 10. Fair warning out there at $10,000.
10,000.
There's our $10,000 bid. Do we have an $11,000 bidder? Any collectors out there thinking about this one? They did think about it. They want the cut. How's that going to play? Anybody in at 11,000? 11,000. We're on lot 25. If you want in on the Legend of Zelda and need a copy, I need 11,000. Fair warning.
11.
There's $11,000 bidder. Any bidders at 12,000? How about 12,000? We've got time. The lot's still open. Jump in at 12,000. 11 go to 12. How about 12,000? And fair warning,
12.
12,000. You can bid. How about 13? How about a $13,000 bid for The Legend of Zelda? Jump in at 13,000. Fair warning once again. Let's do 12,000.
12.5.
We have 12. James says 12.5. That means you push the bid button. We'll take it. How about 13,000? 12.5 slides in, looking for 13,000. 13,000 would be next. 12.5 go to 13. 12.5 to 13,000 here. The Legend of Zelda, the last production. Fair warning. 12.5.
7176.
7176 is our bidder. All right. We have Mega Man 2, VGA 85 plus.
3,700.
Looking for 4,000, 2,000. It's a prior. We've talked about this. It's with the book. It's with you, Heritage Live. 4,200. Anybody in at 4,400 for Mega Man 2? Anybody out there, those blue or purple border box collectors, want to go 4,600 here? Anyone in, or what we say, indigo? I think that's the color we came up with. Let's go 44. 44 to 46. How about 4,600? 4,600 here. Heritage Live, 45 on the cut. 46 comes in as well. Now 4,800. Who's in at 4,800? Thank you, 48. Mega Man 2 is going to go to 5,500. They're going up increments now. Need 6,000 for Mega Man 2. Looking for 6,500. 6,500. There's 65. 65. We need 7,000. How about it, James? They're going to give us 7,000. We're waiting. We're here. We're live. Talk to me. James is ready. 65, looking for 7,000 for Mega Man 2, 85 plus, VGA 85. Fair warning? All right, 65.
7178.
7178 is our bidder. Okay, up next, Mega Man 2, WATA 9.4, A sealed. 23 looking for 24, 26 looking for 3,000. Jump in at 3,000. This is a rare variant. If looking for 34, 32 to go to 34. Jump in at 3,400. It's with the book. Jump back in Heritage Live. We've had this bid. Come on in at 34. How about 34? And if you notice, it's got a removed banner there. The $10 off coupon Does not exist on this one. We're looking for 4,000 for 42. The $10 off coupon of the remove banner is not on this variant. Looking for 4,200. How about 4,200? You can collect one with the banner, one without the banner. How about it? 4,200. 4 now, go to 42. Do we have a jump to 4,200 Heritage Live? Sealed copy of Mega Man 2. And we'll do 4,000.
7179.
7179. Lot 28, we have Mega Man 3 VGA 85 plus.
700.
Asking for 850. 850, John has 9, go to 1,000, looking for 1,100, 12 now to 13. 14 here, 16 now to 17. How about 18? 17, looking for 18. For this early production of Mega Man 3, we need 19. Looking for 1,900. Well-preserved example, looking for 2,200. How about $2,200? Heritage Live?
22.
I have your $2,200 bid. And there's 23 on the cut for Mega Man 3, looking for $2,400. $2,400. How's that sound out there, Heritage Live? 24? That's where we got to go. The cut bid has it. Anything beyond? There we are, 24. Now asking $2,600. $2,600. 24 to 26, fair warning.
25.
Cut bid at $2,500, asking $2,600. How about it, Mega Man 3 collectors? Fair warning. All right, $2,500.
7178.
7178 is our bidder. Up next, we have Metroid CGC 9.4 A plus sealed, coming from the Waterford collection.
3900.
Looking for $4,085, now to $9,000. Now to $9,000. This is a sealed copy of one of the greatest games of all times, our famous female protagonist, looking for $9,000. How about $9,000? I mean, you might be a collector of that little extra provenance right there, as it says you got the sticker of $34.99 from Caldor. How about it? $9,000. $87.50 cut bid, looking for $9,000. $9,000 Heritage Live. Thinking that one over? You want to jump in, Heritage Live? $9,000 will put you on top for this mid-production Metroid. Fair warning. All right, $87.50.
7180.
7180 is our bidder. All right, lot 30, we have Mighty Final Fight.
1250.
Looking for 1,000, looking for 22 to 24. How about, this is the highest graded copy right here. Looking for 26, the sealed pedigree copy at that. Looking for 3,200.
34.
Considered one of the toughest NES games to track down. We tracked it down for you.
42.
Looking for 4,400. 4,400. We've only offered 7 examples of this. Looking for $4,400 for the sealed CGC 9.8A plus sealed. Looking for 42 for Mighty Final Fight. How about 4,400 for the sealed pedigree copy? The highest graded copy ever. Looking for 4,600. $4,600. 44 now, 46, looking to go 4,800. 4,800 would be the next bid. 46 looking for 4,800. You could do a cut bid if you don't want to go 48. 48 is there. I need 5,000. There's our cut bid. Looking for 5,000. Anybody going to 5 now? 55. Going up a little bit more here. I need $5,500. $5,500 or $5,250 on the other side of the screen there. It's up to you. Fair warning, Heritage Live. Let's do 5,000.
7172.
7172. Lot 31. North and South. What a 9.8 plus sealed.
430.
Looking for 440. 460. How about 480? Oh, we've got a ways to go. There we go. 600. How about?
750.
Let's go, Heritage Live. Just keep it coming. Anybody in?
12.
You guys need microphones? Anybody in 17? How about 1,700 Heritage Live? Don't let that book bid scare you. Come on in at 17, 18, now to 19. Going in 1,900. 18, looking for 19. 2,000 is here. To my right, looking for 26, Heritage Live. This is an outstanding condition copy of North and South. 1990 Chemco, looking for 2,800. Jump in at 2,800 here. Heritage Live, 2,800. Maybe a cut bid. You want to give me just a little bit more? Beyond your budget there, go 27. How about a push to 27 or 28? I'm telling you, Heritage Live, you want this copy, you got to bid. North and South, it's for the taking. There you go. Look at that. 28. It's going to somebody out there, Heritage Live. How about 3,000? We got you beat, John. How about 3,000? Any other bidders at 3,000? 28 looking to go to 3. Fair warning at $3,000. All right, let's do 2,800. 7163 is our bidder. Okay, we have Pro Wrestling CGC 9.2 A+ sealed. Hang tab, first production. How about 7,000? How about 7,000? This is the first time in 6 years that we're offering this. Looking for $7,000. Anybody in at 7,000 here? This is coming from the Waterford collection. Everything we're bringing from the Waterford collection is absolutely magnificent material. Wonderful stuff. Looking for 8,000. How about 8,000? Jump in at 8,000, go to 85, now to 9,000. 9,000. You need to add Pro Wrestling to part of your collection. We have a beautiful copy right here. Looking for at 9,000. 85, go to 9. How about $9,000 or $8,750? I'll take $9,500 now. What about $9,500? What about $9,500 here for the heavyweight copy of the first production population here? Looking for $9,500. $9,500 here. $9,250, go to 95, now to 10. Now looking to go to $10,000 here for Pro Wrestling. $10,000 here coming from the Waterford collection. Sealed copy. How about 10,000 looking for 11? 10,000 asking for 11 here. There's 11,000 looking to go 12. 11, how about 12,000? Thank you, 12,000. Anybody in at 13? 13,000. 13,000. 14 is the high bid. Looking for 14, anything beyond 14,000. Looking for 15,000. 14 now, go to 15 here for Pro Wrestling. Looking for 15,000. How about it? How's that sound? 15,000 Heritage Live. I'm going to say fair warning. Let's do 14,000. 15,000. Lot still open. Lot 32 Pro Wrestling. Jump on in. Let's do it at 16,000. How about it? 16,000. 15, go to 16. Heritage Live. Any other bidders at 16? Need that bid at 16,000. Jump in. Let me know. Fair warning once again. Okay, 16. We're still cooking. How about 17,000? 16.5 on a cut, looking for 17. Now 18,000. Now 18,000. Don't hesitate, Heritage Live. You want to do it, just push that bid button. There's only one way to find out here. Again, hang tab collectors right here for the taking, looking for 18,000. 17, how about 18,000? Fair warning. We'll do 17,000. 7160 is our bidder. Okay, lot 33, Rad Racer, CGC 9.A+ sealed. We need 3,600 now, 3,800, looking for 42. How about 44? 4,200, looking for 4,400. This is the finest copy of Rad Racer we've ever had the privilege to offer, and the highest graded example ever certified by any grading service. This is the top of the line. This is the one. Let's go 46, now 48. It could be yours. How about bragging rights on this one? Let's go 5,000. 48, go to 5. From the Waterford collection, looking for 5,000. 48, go to 5. There's 5. Anybody in at 55, now to 6. 6,000, incredible. Looking for 6,500. 9.8. Wonderful copy. The top copy. Best of the best. Looking for 8,000. Jump in at $8,000, looking for. Developed by Square, Rad Racer became one of the most beloved racing games. We need 9,000 to 95. 9,000, looking for 9,500 to 10,000. Who's taking me to $10,000? Heritage Live, lot 33. Rad Racer looking for 10,000. 95 looking for 10,000 for the finest copy ever offered here. Looking for 11,000. 10 go to 11. How about $11,000? There's 11,000, thank you. How about a push to 12? Adjust my mat here while y'all keep bidding. All right, there's 12,000. Now go to 13. Now go to 14,000 here. How about at 14,000? Beautiful example here of Rad Racer. And again, if you even want a little more provenance, you've got the Caldor sticker right there. Looking for 14,000. How about at 14,000? 13, go to 14. Heritage Live. How about 15,000? 14,000 on top. Looking for a $15,000 bid here for Rad Racer. Lot 33. For Rad Racer, need 15,000. Fair warning. Let's do 14,000.
7170.
7170. Okay, Rockin' Cats, VG 85 plus, NM plus sealed. 310, 550 to 600. 600 is there, looking for 650 to 7. Who's in at Rockin' Cats? Let's keep going. Keep it coming, James. Keep it coming. Heritage Live, I need your 1,000 to 1,100. There's 11. Anybody in at 13, 14? How about 1,800? 1,800 is there, now to 19. 1,800, looking for 19 for Rockin' Cats. 1,900 for Rockin' Cats here. There's 19. Who's in at 2,000? How's that sound? 2,000, now 22. Going up a little bit more. There's our cut bid on Rockin' Cats. Cut bid Rockin' Cats at 22. Didn't play out. That's okay. Come back in. How about it at 2,400? How about at 2,600? Jump in at 2,600 here. $2,600 Heritage Live. 24 is the top bid. 24 is the top bid here for Rockin' Cats.
25.
How bad do you want this in your collection here? Go 2,600. I have another cut bid. You see it, 25. Looking for 2,600. On top, 26. Now 2,800. How about $2,800 for Rockin' Cats, lot 34. 2,800. 26 to 28. Fair warning. All right, let's do 2,600.
7178.
7178. All right, up next, lot 35. We have Schoon CGC 9.6A plus sealed hang tab. Looking for 16,000. How about 16,000? Anyone in at 16,000? This is the highest graded copy we've ever offered of Schoon right here. Jump in at 16,000. How about it? 16,000. We've ever offered, we've ever seen, whether in person or online. This is it right here. Coming from the Waterford collection. Everything they're bringing to you is pristine. How about it? Jumping in at 16,000 Heritage Live. Come on, 16,000. Any bids here for Schoon? Now's the time. There's 16, 17. There's our bidders. How about it? 18. Jump in at 18,000 here for a sealed copy. The highest graded copy at that. 18,000, 17, go to 18. 18, there's an 18. There are another few bidders. Come on in at 19. 19,000, take me to $20,000. 20,000. There we are at 22,000. Thank you. How's 24,000 sound out there for Schoon? Been thinking about this one. You've been tracking it. We are live. It is time to bid. How about it? 24,000. Another cut bid. We'll take it at 23. Jump in at 24,000. $24,000. Waterford collection right here, 24,000. We'll say it. Fair warning. All right, let's do 23,000.
7151.
7151 snags that on the cut bid. Okay, looks like I'm down to my last two lots. I'm going to let Raiden take over. We have Stack Up, VGA 85 plus. Come on in at 6,500. How about 6,500? And as we mentioned earlier, we got Gyromite that Rob the Robot was also used for this game, Stack Up. It's one of the only other games that they had. And this is a large box, oversized, looking for 7,000, now 75. 7,500 would be next. 7 go to 75. Jump in at 75, Heritage Live. My Stack Up collectors, are you out there? How about it at 7,500? Thank you. Now go 8. How about 8? 7,500, go to 8. 7,500, go to $8,000 here. $8,000 here for the first production copy. Fair warning. 8,000 is there. What about 8,250? Another cut bid. We're looking for 8,585 now to go to 9. 85 looking for 9,000 now to 95. 9,000, 9,250. Another cut bid looking for 95. How about it? 9,500 here for stack up. How about it? Anybody going to join the party at 9,500? Here we are. How about 9,000? How about 10,000? Excuse me. How about $10,000? 95 looking for a $10,000 bid. Jump on in at 10,000. Fair warning. 10,000 is there. How about 11,000? 11,000. 10,000 asking for 11,000. This oversized large box of stack up. At 10,000 go 11, fair warning. Let's do 10,000. Delayed bid, 11,000, full increment. The lot is still alive. You can join in right now. 11,000 is on top. We need 12,000. 11,500 if you don't want to go 12,000. Either way, let me know. Throw me another bid, Heritage Live. Looking for 12,000 here on stack up. And we'll do 11,000. 7180. Up next, we have CGC 9.4 A plus sealed hang tab of Stinger.
1250.
Anyone in at 2,200? It's a prior. There you are. You're on top now, Heritage Live. Any bidders out there at 2,600? 2,600. Again, this is coming from the Waterford collection, bringing you wonderful material throughout this entire sale. Looking for 32. Looking for 3,400. Jump in at 3,400. 32 to 34, Heritage Live. Jump in at 3,400. Offering a copy of Stinger right here, hang tab version, looking for 3,400. 3,300 now, go 3,400. 34 looking for a bid here, 3,600. 3,600 for the hang tab sealed copy. How about it, 3,600? Fair warning. We'll do 3,400. 7181, and I'm going to step down a little bit and let Reagan carry you through the rest of session 1.
All right. Thank you very much, Philip. Phenomenal job as always. Let's continue the fun with lot number 38. What do we have? I have a bid of 1350. There's 1450. Now let's go to 1600 now. Heritage Live, press that bid button. Looking for 1600. This is Super Mario Brothers CGC 8.0 complete in box. There's 1600. Let's go to 17 now. Heritage Live. I've got that bid of 16. Looking for 17 now. One of the greatest video games of all time, found right here. Looking for 1700 now. This is the gloss sticker second production. Looking for 17. I've got that. Let's go to 18 now. 18 to 19 Heritage Live. Looking for that bid of $1,900 now. We're sitting at 18. Go to 19 now. Looking for that $1,900 bid to advance. 18 go 19. And there it is. There's that $1,900 bid. We're already at 2,000. Let's go to 2,200 now to advance your Heritage Live. I have that bid of 2,000. Looking for 2,200. Are we all done at 2,000? We are not done yet, says Heritage Live. There's that 22. There's a 24. Let's keep it rolling here. Press that bid button. I need $2,600 now to advance. Are we all done then at 24? Fair warning and last call. And there it is. There's that 26. 28. Let's keep on climbing here, Heritage Live. Do I see that bid of 3,000 now? We have a bid of 28. Looking for 3,000. If you've got that cut bid in your back pocket, so much for the cut bid. There's a full increment of 3,000. Let's go to 32 now. 3 to 32 now, Heritage Live. Looking for that bid of $3,200 to advance. Tough variant here, looking for that 3,200. Last call at 3,000. You've got it. We'll make it 3,000. 7, 1, 6, and 9. Lot number 39. I have a bid of 5,250. We're already at $6,500 with the book. Back to you, Heritage Live, looking for 7,000. I have that bid of 6,500, looking for 7,000. This is Super Mario Brothers CGC 9.4 B plus sealed, looking for 7,000 now. I have that bid of 6,500. Go to 7 or your cut. There's a $7,000 bid, looking for 7,500 here, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Get me to $7,500. Do I see a $7,500 bid? Are we all done at 7,000? Fair warning then, last call. All right, we'll make it 7,000. 7, 1, 4, and 0. Flipping the page here to lot number 40. 1550. We're at 4600. We're going to jump up a little bit. I am fine with that. 48. 5,000. This is Super Mario Brothers VGA 90 NM Plus MT unopened. Looking for 6,000 now. 6,000. 65. 7. Do I see 7,000 now? Heritage Live. We have a bit of 6,500. Go to 7. We've got the 7. Let's go to 75 now. 7 to 75 and 75 now to $8,000 to advance. One of only 3 unopened examples graded by VGA. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 8,000. 85 now. 85 to 9. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. Keep pressing that big glowing red button that says bid. I need 9,000 now to advance. 85, go to 9. 9,000, I've got it. Let's go to 95 now. 95, go 10,000, Heritage Live. Take me to that $10,000 level. Do I see that 10,000? 97.50, we're almost there. And there it is. There's that $10,000 bid in the nick of time. Do I see a bid of 11 now? 11, I've got it. Let's go to 12,000. 12,000 to 13 now, Heritage Live. I have the bid of 12,000, 13 now, 14. Do I see 14,000 now? We're sitting at 13. Go to 14, 14 now to 15. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. This is a very hard to find variant, very elusive. I don't have to tell you that. You know what we have here. I'm looking for 15,000. I've got 14, looking for 15, Heritage Live, or that cut at 14.5. The choice is yours. Fair warning, didn't last call at 14,000. All right, you've got it at 14,000.
7154.
7154. Congrats to you. Let's move on to lot number 41. What do we have? A bit of 5,500. We're going to jump up to $11,000. That's where we stand here, Heritage Live. Here we have it. Super Mario Brothers 2, WATA 9.8 A plus sealed. An incredible example here. Looking for 14,000. 14, 15. Do I hear 16? Yes, I do. I hear it. 17. Let's go to 18 now. Let's keep on going. 18 to 19. 19 to 20. Do I see 20,000 now? We're sitting at 19,000. Take me to $20,000 now, Heritage Live. This is a first production copy looking for that $20,000 bid now. 19 go to 20. There's 19.5, and there it is. There's that $20,000 bid. This is tied with one other for the second highest graded and among the finest ever offered at auction. I need $22,000 to advance here, Heritage Live. 20, go to 22, or you're cut at 21. There it is. There's a full increment, and there's a 24 to follow up. I need 26 now, Heritage Live. What say you? How about that bid of 26,000 to advance? Forever iconic and ever so popular. This is Super Mario Brothers 2. Again, 9.8 A plus sealed. An incredible example here. I need 30,000. Do I see a bid of 30,000 now to advance your Heritage Live? Don't give up yet. You can still bid that 30,000. What do we say, Heritage Live? Do I hear a $30,000 bid? Or you're cut at 29? Or are we all done at 28,000?
13,000.
And there it is. 30,000. 32,000. Do I see 34,000 now, Heritage Live? Let's keep it going here. This is an absolute incredible piece here. I need 34. We've got the 34. 36. Do I see 38 now? We're sitting at $36,000 with you here, Heritage Live. I need 38,000 now to advance. I've got that 36. Do I see 38? Or you're cut at 37? Last call then at 36,000, Heritage Live. Are we all done? Fair warning. We are not done, says Heritage Live. We're at 40,000 now. $40,000 is where we stand here, Heritage Live. I need to see 42 now to keep us rolling. Do I see a $42,000 bid now? Looking for 42,000. Again, tied with one other for the second highest graded. They don't get much nicer than this. Bid accordingly. Do I see 42,000 or are we done at 40,000? Fair warning. All right.
42,000.
There it is. 42,000. You beat me to it here, Heritage Live. I was about to close the slot out, but you beat me. There's that $42,000 bid. Do I see 44 now? This is a rare opportunity here, Heritage Live. When will you find another at this grade level? Bid accordingly here. I need 44,000 now to advance. 42, let's go to 44,000 now, Heritage Live. Are we done at 42? Fair warning then. You've got it.
43,000.
You don't got it. Sorry. We've got a last second cut bid at 43,000. Sorry. Great use of your cut bid there, by the way. We're at 43,000. I need 44,000 with you to advance here, Heritage Live. Do I see a $44,000 bid now? Fair warning then. Last call at 43,000. Are we all done? Here's your final call. Okay. 43,000 it is. 7182. The cut bid takes it. A well-fought battle. But now we're going to flip the page here to lot number 42. What do we have?
3,300.
I have a bid of 3,300. Do I see 34 now? We're going to jump up to 7,500. Even better. Here we have Super Mario Brothers 2. What a 9.8 A++ sealed. You heard me right. 9,000, 95. Let's go to 10,000. 10 to 11. 11 now to 12. Let's keep on going. 12,000 now 13. 13 to 14. 14 to 15. Do I? 15 to 16. Need to see that 16,000. 16, I've got it. 17. Do I hear 18? Do I hear that $18,000 bid here, Heritage Live? Now get this. This is tied for the highest graded copy across all variants, not just this one, all variants, okay? And this is the highest graded copy for this variant. I need to see 18,000. Looking for 18,000 now, Heritage Live. Fair warning then at 17. Okay, 17,000.
7173.
7173, he says. Lot number 43.
18,000.
18,000, John says. Now I need 19,000. This is Super Mario Brothers 3. You know what we have here. This is the highest graded Left Brothers variant ever offered at auction. Here's a rare and legendary opportunity. I have a bid of $19,000. We've got 20,000, 22, 24. Let's keep going. 26. Do I see 28? Now 30. I need 30,000 from you. 30 to 32, 32 to 34. I need $34,000 with you, Heritage Live, to advance. One of the most iconic variants you can find. I need 34,000 now to advance. 32, 34. Do I hear 36? Yes, I do. I hear it. Let's go to 38 now. 36 to 38 here, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Do I see 38,000 out there? 38,000. There it is. You heard me. Let's go to 40,000 now. We have it. There's the 40 and the 42 and the 44. Do I hear 46? Yes, I do. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. I need $48,000 to keep us rolling. There's a 48. How about 50? 50,000. 52.5. I need to see a bid of 55,000, and I have it. I need 60,000 with you here, Heritage Live. This is a true trophy grade of an ever so elusive variant. I have $60,000 with you, Heritage Live. 65. Do I see 70 now? I've got to see that $70,000 bid. 67.5. Excellent use of your cut bid. But there it is. There's that 70,000. Heritage Live, I need $75,000 now. Do I see a bid of 75? I have 70. Go 75 now. Or you're cut at 72.5. This is an instant collection centerpiece, without a doubt. I need $75,000 to advance here, Heritage Live, or you're cut at 72.5. 75,000. I've got it. Let's go to 80 now. 80,000. Heritage Live, we're entering some legendary territory here. I need 85,000 to advance now. 80 go 85. Do I see a bid of $85,000 to advance? We've got the 80. Do I see 85? Or if you still have that useful tool called a cut bid in your back pocket, use it now at 82.5. I've got to see one of the two bids here, Heritage Live. Otherwise, I'm going to say it. Fair warning and last call at 80,000. Here we go, pen to paper. 80,000. 7184. Congratulations to you. What an exciting piece. But it doesn't stop there because we have lot 44. What do we have? 2,400. 3,100. I'll take it. Let's go to 32 now. 31, 32, 32, 34. Let's go to 36. Here we have it. Super Mario Brothers 3. What a 9.6 A+ sealed. Looking for 4,200 here, Heritage Live. Do I see a bid of $4,200 now to advance? Looking for that $4,200 bid. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. 41 to 42. If you didn't get the previous slot, hey, you can get this one. Let's go to 4,200. Do I see a bid of 42 now to advance here, Heritage Live? We're on a cut increment here, looking for 4,200 now. Are we done at 41? Think about it for a second. What do we say, Heritage Live? How about 42? You thought about it and you're bidding. Let's go to 44 now. 42 to 44, looking for that $4,400 bid here, Heritage Live. Last called in at 42. All right, 4,200. 711 and 0, lot 45. 2,200, I've got it. Let's go to 24 now. 24. Prior though, back to you, Heritage Live. 26, you've beat out the book now. It's all you. Looking for 2,800. This is Super Mario Brothers 3 VGA 85 plus NM plus sealed. 28 go 3,000. Do I see a bit of $3,000 now to advance here, Heritage Live? 3,000 go to 32. 32, let's go to 34 and 34 to 36. Do I hear 36? 36, I hear it. Let's go to 38 now. 38 go 4. I need 4 up. 39, we're almost there. Do I hear 4,000? And yes, there it is. Let's go to 4,200. 42, how about 44 now, Heritage Live? Looking for 4,400. The last copy of Super Mario Brothers in this session. Here's your chance. Looking for 4,400 now. 42 go to 44. Are we all done at 4,200? We aren't done yet, says Heritage Live. No, no, no. Let's go to 46. We've got it. How about 48 now? 46 to 4,800 here, Heritage Live. 48 go 5. I need to see $5,000 to advance now. 49 on the cut. And there's that 5,000. I need 55 now to advance. 5 to 5,500. Let's go to 5,500 now. Or you cut at 5,250 here, Heritage Live. Are we all done at 5,000? Last call. Fair warning at 5. You've got it. 5,000. 7101. Here's a neat one. Lot number 46. 2,000. How about 2,200? Looking for 2,200 now, Heritage Live. Here we have it. Superman CGC 9.6 A plus sealed. Looking for 2,200, Heritage Live. 22, 24, back to you at 26, 26, 28. You can beat out the book. Keep trying. Prior, though, you know what that means? Tie, and you've done it, Heritage Live. You've beat out the book. Sorry, John. 34. Let's go to 36 now, Heritage Live. 36, keep it rolling. I need 38. 38 to 4,000. 39 on the cut. 4. 42. 42 to 44. Got some intense bidding wars out there at HA Live. Do I see a bit of 46 now? This is the highest graded copy of Superman that we have ever offered. Ever. 45 on the cut. 46. Let's go to 48 now. Do I see a bit of 4,800 here, Heritage Live? Again, the finest we've ever offered, a special opportunity here. Do I see 55 now? 5 to 55 and 55 now to 6. 6 to 65. Let's keep on climbing here. Do I see a bit of 6,500? 6 now, 65, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Get me to 65 now. Looking for fit. There it is, 6,500. How about 7,000? Very elusive sealed copy here. Looking for $7,000 to advance. I have 6,500. Looking for 7. Or you're cut at 6,750 here, Heritage Live. 6,750. Excellent use of your cut bid. And there's that 7,000 as well. Do I see 7,500? 7 now, 75. Or you're cut at 7,250. Again, if you've got that cut bid, use it. There's 7,500, looking for 8,000. Again, a nice 9.6 A plus seal grade by CGC, looking for 8,500. 8 now, 85. Looking for 8,500 now to advance. Are we all done at 8,000? Fair warning. All right, we'll sell that for 8,000. 7, 1, 5, and 8. Flipping the page here to lot number 47. What do we got? 1,550. Do I see? Oh, we have 1,700. Even better. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a 9.6 A plus seal. 22, 24 now. 24 to 26. Looking for that 26. We've got it just like that. 28 now, 3. 3 to 32. 32 now, 34. Looking for 34 now. 34 to 36. 36 now, 38. 37 on the cut. Looking for that 38 now. I have a bit of 3,700 on the cut increment. Heritage Live, I need 38 now to advance. Take advantage of this cut bid. I need 100 more, and I've got it at 3,800. Do I see 4,000 now? 38 go to 4,000 to advance, Heritage Live. or you can use your cut bid at 39. What do you think? Are we all done then at 3,800? Fair warning. All right, 38 it is. 7185. Here's a very cool lot. Lot number 48. What do we have?
1,500.
1,500. 16. How about 17 now? 17 to 18. 18 now 19. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game VGA 90 plus, NM plus MT sealed. I need 3,000. 3 down 32, 32 now to 34, 34 to 36, and 36 to 38, 38. I'm struggling keeping up with you here this live. 42 go 44. Do I see 4,400 now? I have that $4,200 bid looking for 44. We've got the 44. How about 46? 46 to 48. 48 to 5,000 now. Take me to 5,000. We've got it. 55 now. 55 goes 6. 6 now 65. Let's keep it rolling here. Do I see 6,500? Yes, there I do. There it is. How about 7,000? 7 now 75. Do I see $7,500 to advance now? 75 go to 8. 8 now 85. Keep pressing that bid button here. It is live. I need 8,500 to advance. We're sitting at 8,000. I need 85 from you. 85, I've got it. 9,000. Let's go to 95 now. This is the highest graded copy of this early production variant. Okay, highest graded. I've got the 10,000. 11 now 12. 12 now 13. Do I see $13,000? Yes, I do. Let's go to 14 now here. Just left 14 to 15. 15 now 16. Let's keep it going here. 16 now 17. 17 to 18. 18 now 19. 18.5 on the cut. Do I see a $19,000 bid? 19,000. I thought I'd see it, and there it is. Let's go to 20,000. 19 go to 20 now. Here it is live. One of only just 15 graded by a VGA, barely over a dozen. I need 20,000 from you to advance here. Here it is live. Don't give up yet. You can still bid. Press that bid button. Get me to 20,000, or you cut at 19.5. I got to see one of the two bids here. Here it is live. Fair warning then. Last call at 19,000. Okay, 19,000. 7, 1, 7, and 8. Congratulations. What a great lot. All right, lot number 49.
3,100.
3,100. Let's go to 32 now. 31 to 32. This is Tetris VGA 90 NM plus MT sealed. 34, I've got it. Do I see 36 now? 36, 38. How about 4,000? 4,000, 42. Back to you at 44. We're going to keep on going here. 5, 55, 55, 6. It's between you and the book here. Here it is live. 75, 8, 85, 9. Do I see 95 out there? Looking for 9,500. This is tied for highest graded for this variant. Bid accordingly. Do I see 9,500? 9 to 95 now. Here it is live. Don't give up. Press that bid button once more. Are we all done at 9,000? Fair warning. Okay, I guess 9,000 is the number to the internet. All right, lot 50. 625. We're at 900. Go 950. 950, 1,000 to 11. 11 to 12. Looking for 1,200 now. 12 now 13. 13 to 14. Looking for 1,400 now. This is Tetris WATA 9.6 A plus sealed. Looking for 1,500 now. Only 14 copies of this variant have been graded by WATA. An elusive type here. Let's go to 1,700. 16 to 17. Looking for that bid of 1,700 to advance. Here it is live. Press that bid button. Do I see 1,700 now? Fair warning at 16. And we'll make that 1,600. 7186. Here is a true grade anomaly. Lot number 51.
4,100.
4,100. Do I see 42 now? Here it is live. Look at what we have here. Wolverine WATA 10.0 A plus plus sealed. A perfect grade. Okay, you don't get to say that too often. I have 41 on the cut. Do I see 42 now? 41 go to 42. An incredible grade. One of only just 4 NES games graded at this level by WATA. 44, I've got it. Let's go to 46 now. 46 to 48 now. Here it is live. Looking for a bid of 4,800. An incredible lofty high grade. A perfect 10. Do I see a bid of 4,800 now to advance? Here it is live. 46, go to 48. Looking for that $4,800 bid. Are we all done at 46? We are not done yet, says Heritage Live. There's that $4,800 bid. 49 on the cut. Do I see 5,000? 49 go to 5 now, Heritage Live. Looking for that bid of $5,000, $100 more, and you can get us back on track. Take advantage of this cut bid. I need $5,000 to advance your Heritage Live. Fair warning then, and last call at 4,900. You've got it, 4,900. 7186. Okay, lot 52.
2,100.
2,100. Let's go to 22 now, Heritage Live. This is Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Water 9.2 A plus sealed. Do I see a bid of 2,200? We're at 21, looking for 22 now. Fair warning. Okay, we'll make that 2,100. That goes to the internet bidder, lot 53.
2,500.
2,500. Let's go to 26. We're going to jump up to $4,000 here, Heritage Live, looking for 42 now. This is the Nintendo Entertainment System Action Set Console, VGA 85 Plus, NM Plus qualified. 44 go to 46 now. I have a bid of 4,400, looking for 46, 46 to 48 now, Heritage Live. Do I see a bid of 48 now? 48, I've got it. Let's go to 5,000. 5,000, now 55, looking for 55 now to advance. We're sitting at 5,000, looking for 55 now, Heritage Live. This is the gray zapper variety. Look at that. Looking for 5,500. We've got it. Let's go to 6,000 now. I've got the $6,000 bid. Got the 65, looking for 7,000. 65 go to 7 now, Heritage Live. 7,000, I've got it. Do I see 75 now? 7 now, 75. 75, I've got it. Let's go to 8,000, 8 to 85. 85 to go to 9,000. I've got the 9,000 now. Let's go to 9,500. Looking for $9,500 to advance. This would be a standout piece in any collection. Looking for 9,500 now. Are we all done at 9,000 here, Heritage Live? Fair warning, we aren't done yet. There's that 95, and there's the 10 to top it off. Do I see 11? Don't give up now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button and take me to $11,000. Or your cut bid at 10.5. Fair warning then at 10,000. You've got it, 10,000. 7, 1, 8, and 7. I'm flipping the page here to lot number 54.
9,500.
9,500. We're at $11,000 just like that. This is Nintendo Power number 1. CGC NM Plus 9.6 white pages. Do I see 12,000? We're sitting at 11,000 looking for 12. This is a gorgeous near mint copy of the iconic Nintendo Power number 1. Looking for 12, and we've got it just like that. Heritage Live looking for 13,000 now. 12 to 13,000. Do I see bid 13? 12.5 on the cut. Let's go 500 more to 13, and we've got it. Let's go to 14 now. 13,000. Let's go to 14 now. I've got that $13,000 bid looking for 14,000. This features the Super Mario 2 cover art. Look at Wart standing off in the distance looking for 14,000. We've got 13. Do I see 14 now to advance your Heritage Live? Are we done at 13,000? We aren't done. There's that $14,000 bid. Looking for 15 now. I've got that bid of 14,000 looking for 15 now to advance. Do I see a bid of 15,000 or you're cut at 14.5? Fair warning, Heritage Live at 14K. All right, we'll make that 14,000. 7169, lot 55.
2,100.
2,100. How about 22 now? 21 go to 22. This is Battletoads, Double Dragon, Water 9.4 A plus sealed. Looking for a bid of 2,200 to advance. 21 we have on the cut, looking for 2,200 now. This is an elusive made in Japan variant, looking for 2,200. 22, I've got it prior though. Back to you, Heritage Live. Do I see 24 now? 22 go to 24. One of only 14 graded by WATA, and it's bested by just a single example. Do I see 2,400? Fair warning. 24, I've got it. How about 26? 24 go to 2,600 now. Are we all done at 24 now? Fair warning. I'll make that 2,400. 7188. All right. Lot number 56.
1050.
1050. 13. How about 14 now, Heritage Live? This is Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, VGA 85 plus, NM plus sealed. Made in Japan, looking for 1,700. I have 16 with you, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. We're at 17. Let's go to 18. 18 now to 1,900. Do I see 19 now, Heritage Live? 19, I've got it. Let's go to 2,000. This is our first time offering a sealed first production copy of this game. An exciting first time offering, looking for 2,200 now to advance. 2 now, 22 now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to 2,200. Do I see it? Looking for 22 now. A rare opportunity indeed. Do I see a bid of 24 now? We have that 22. There's a 24. How about 26 now? We've got that 24 looking for 2,600. Heritage Live. Do I see 26? Yes, I do. How about 2,800? 28 go to 3,000. Looking for 3,000 now to advance. 3,000. I've got it. Let's keep going. Do I see 32? Yes, I do. How about 34? Looking for that $3,400 bid. 32 go to 34. Nice 85 plus NM plus grade found here. Do I see 3,400? Fair warning. Last call. Oh, there's 3,400. Excellent. How about 3,600? 36 go 38. Heritage Live is not done. There's 3,800. 4,000. How about 4,200? Again, this is the first time we've ever offered an example that is sealed. Looking for 42. We've got it. Let's go to 44. 42 to 46 I'm looking for now. 46 now, 48. 48 to 5,000. Let's keep climbing here, Heritage Live. I have 5,000. 55 now, 6. Do I see a bit of 6,000 now? 55 go to 6,000. Fair warning at 5,500. 6. There it is. How about 65? 65 now, 7. Looking for that bit of 7,000 now. Or you cut at 6,750 here, Heritage Live. Are we done at 6,500 then? Fair warning. All right, we'll make that 6,500. 7160. All right, here's an exciting lot. Lot number 57. What do we have?
24,000.
We are already at 24,000 for an incredible lot here. This is Chrono Trigger. CGC 9.8 A++ sealed. You heard me right. I'm looking for 26,000. We have a bit of 24. I need 26, 26, 28, looking for 30,000 now. 30, 32, back to you at 34,000, 34,000, 36. Now I need 38 from you, Heritage Live. 38, 40. And now it's back in your court, Heritage Live. I need 42,000, 42,000. It's all quiet over here. That means you are in control here, Heritage Live. You beat out the book. I have a bid of $42,000 with you, looking for 44,000. Why is this so special? This is the single highest graded copy, an absolute anomaly of a grade. Again, a CGC 9.8 A++ sealed on this ever so popular game, looking for 44,000 to advance, or you cut at 43,000 here, Heritage Live. Fair warning then, at 42,000. All right, we'll make that 42,000. 7151. Congratulations. All right, lot number 58.
2,600.
2,600. Let's go to 28 now. We're at 41, 42. Back to you. 44, 46. Let's keep going here. We're at 5,000. This is Donkey Kong Country, VGA 85 plus, NM plus sealed. Looking for 6,000 now to advance. We're sitting at 55, looking for that $6,000 bid. An absolute gorgeous copy here, looking for 65 when we've got it. Let's go to 7,000 now. 65, 7. Now 75, 7, 75 to 8. 7750 on the cut, and there's the 8,000. 85, go to 9,000 now. 9,000, I've got it. Let's go to 95. 95, take me to 10,000. Do I see a bit of 10,000 now, Heritage Live? There it is. And the 11. How about 12 now to keep us rolling here? 11 go to 12. Do I see a bit of $12,000 now to advance? One of the most iconic Super Nintendo games of all time, looking for 12,000 here, Heritage Live. Are we all done at 11? Fair warning. 12. We are not done, says Heritage Live. There's a $12,000 bid. How about 13 now? 12,000, I've got it. Looking for 13 now, or you're cut at 12.5. Fair warning then, 12,000. All right, we'll make that 12,000. 7101. All right, lot number 59.
1950.
$1,950 looking for 2,000.
2088.
2088 looking for a bid of 2,200 here, Heritage Live. This is F-Zero, WATA 9.8, A plus sealed, and this is the upside down recycle symbol variant. Very elusive, looking for 2,400. 22 I have. There's a 24. Let's go to 26 now, Heritage Live, looking for 2,600. There are only 2 copies graded higher at WATA, looking for 2,600. This is among the finest examples known. 25 on the cut, looking for that $2,600 bid. 25 go 26 now. 26 I've got it. Do I see 28 now? 26 I've got it. Looking for 28 now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to 2,800 now. This is the scarce first production variant. I have 28. Let's go to 3,000 now. 28 to 3,000. Looking for that $3,000 bid, and we've got it. Only 29 examples are graded by WATA, looking for 3,200. 3 now, 32. 32 I've got it. How about 3,400? Looking for that 3,400. We've got it. I didn't have to look long. There's that $3,400 bid. Looking for 36 now. 34 I've got. Do I see 36 now, Heritage Live? Or are we done at 34? We aren't done. There's that 36 now. Let's keep it going. I need 38. 38 to 4,000. Do I see 4,000 now? Press that bid button. Take me to 4,000 now, Heritage Live. 38 go to 4. 4,000 now, 42. Again, an elusive first production variant. 44 go to 46. Do I see 46 now to advance? Again, 9.8 A plus, impressive grade here. Looking for 4,800. Do I see a bit of 48 now to advance? Fair warning at 46 now. 47 on the cut. Great, you see that cut bid? There's 48. There's another cut bid at 49. And there's the $5,000 bid looking for 55 now. 5 to 5,500. 55 I've got it. Do I see 6,000 to advance? 6,000, there it is. How about 6,500? I have 6,000 looking for 65 now, Heritage Live. 6 to 65, or we cut at 6,250. Fair warning and last call at 6,000. All right, we'll make this 6,000. 7101, and now we'll flip the page to yet another phenomenal lot, lot number 60. 16,000. We're at 18,000. I'm looking for 19,000 now, Heritage Live. 18, go to 19. Here we have it, Final Fantasy III, WATA 9.8, A plus sealed. I'm looking for a bid of 19,000 now to advance. We're already at 18. I need 19 from you to advance here, Heritage Live. Get this, listen here. This is the highest graded example we have ever offered. And it doesn't take much to see why. Look at that grade, 9.8, A plus sealed, 18.5, 19,000. Looking for a bid of 20,000 now to advance. We're sitting at 19. Heritage Live, there's 20,000. 22,000 with the book. Heritage Live is back in your court. How will you answer? How about a bid of 24,000 to keep us going here? 22 to 24. Looking for that bid of 24,000 now, Heritage Live. Don't give up. Press that bid button. Take me to 24,000. This is an absolute museum-worthy copy. I agree with the title on this lot. Looking for 24,000 now. 22, I've got it. Looking for 24. This is the second highest graded example by WATA. You won't find any. I mean, this is an absolute great anomaly for this title. Looking for 24,000. And again, only 26 examples graded by WATA. There's not very many to choose from, especially at this grade level. Looking for a bid of 24,000 to advance. Fair warning then at 22K. Last call. 23. You thought about it, Heritage Live, you bid. There's the book bid at 24,000, and now it's back in your courts. I need 26,000 to advance. Looking for 26 now, or your cut at 25. Think about it, Heritage Live, looking for 26,000. Again, unheard of for this game. WATA 9.8, A plus sealed. Are we all done at 24,000? Fair warning and last call. All right, you've got it. We don't have it. There it happens again. 26,000 with you, Heritage Live, but there's a book bid at 28,000. It's back in your court at 28,000. or excuse me, we are at 28,000, looking for 30,000 now, Heritage Live. We have $28,000 with our internet bidder, looking for $30,000 to advance. Again, an instant centerpiece found in this lot, looking for $30,000 now to advance. Fair warning in at 28,000. And we will make that 28,000. That goes to the internet. Okay, lot number 61. What do we have? A bit of 3,100, 32, 34. Let's go to 36 now. Here's another great copy of Final Fantasy III. This is a VGA 85 NM Plus sealed. 42, 44, 46. Now I need 48 from you, Heritage Live. I have a bit of 46, looking for 48 now. Again, nice copy here. Very desirable. 5,000. Let's go to 5,500 now. 5,000 I have. Do I see 55 out there? Yes, I do. How about 6,000? 5,750 on the cut. I like it. Let's go to 6,000 now. 6,000, there it is. How about 6,500? 6,000 now, 65 to advance here, Heritage Live. Looking for that bit of 65 now to advance. Do I see it? Are we all done at 6,000? Fair warning. 6,250. Very sneaky on that cut bid. That's what it's there for. 65 go to 7. Looking for that bit of 7,000 now for Final Fantasy III. 7,000 go to 7,500. Lovely copy here. Do I see 75 now to advance? Fair warning at 7,000. 7,500. There it is. How about 8,000 now? 7,750 on the cut. Do I see 8,000? 250 more to get us back on track. We're on a cut increment here. Do I see 8,000 now? 7,750 go to 8,000, Heritage Live. Press that bid button, take me to 8,000. Fair warning at 7,750. And the cut will take it at 7,750. 7189. Lot 62, what do we got?
410.
$410. 600, let's go to 650 here, Heritage Live. 65. 7. Do I see 750 now? We're at 8. 850. Let's keep it going here, Heritage Live. 1,000, I've got it. 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's keep on climbing here, Heritage Live. This is Ghoul Patrol, VGA 90, NM Plus, MT sealed. Looking for 1,500 now. 15, 16. How about 17? 17, 18. Let's keep on going. 19, 2,000, 2022, 22 now to 24. Do I see 24 now to advance? One of only just 13 copies graded by VGA, and this is bested by just a single example among the finest known, looking for 2,400. 22 go to 24 now. Fair warning at 22. All right, we'll make 2,400. I've got it. Let's go to 26 now. I've got a bid of 2,400. Heritage Live. Press that bid button and take me to 2,600. Do I see 26? Fair warning at 24. And we'll make that 2,400. 7160. Flipping the page here to lot number 63.
6,250.
$6,250 on the cut. This is Kirby's Dream Land 3, VGA 90, NM Plus, MT sealed. 65 goes 7. Do I see a bit of 7,000 now to advance here, Heritage Live? One of only just 12 sealed copies graded by VGA. 6,750. Let's go to 7. I've got a bit of 7. How about 75 now? 75, I've got it. Let's go to 8,000 now, Heritage Live. An amazing copy here. Looking for 8,000 to advance. 7,750 on the cut. Looking for $8,000 to advance. 8,000, I've got it. Do I see a bit of 85 now? I've got the 8,500. Looking for 9,000 now. Out of those 12 examples graded by VGA, this is bested by just 2 higher graded examples. So again, this is among the finest known. We only offer the best. Here it is. Looking for 9,500 now, Heritage Live. 9 to 95. Do I see a bit of 9,500 or you're cut at 9,250? Fair warning. Make that 9,000. 7160. All right, so lot number 64.
3,600.
3,600, I've got it. Let's go to 38 now, Heritage Live. This is The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. What a 8.5 A plus seal. Do I see a bit of $3,800 to advance now? 36 go to 38. This is an always sought after and always will be title. Do I see 3,800? Fair warning. Make that 3,600. To the internet bidder. Here's another nice one, lot number 65. 1150. We're going to jump up to 1600. Do I see 17 now? Heritage Live. 17, 18, now 19. Do I see a bit of 1900? 19, 2000. Let's keep on rolling here, Heritage Live. This is Mega Man 7, WATA 9.2, A plus sealed. We're at 2400. Do I see 26 now? Press that bid button, take me to 26. We're already at 28. Go to 3000 now, Heritage Live. 3000, 32, now 34. 34, 36. Let's go to 38 now. This is a very rare title, one of just 4 graded at WATA. That's it, just 4. Looking for 3,800, 4,000. 42 now. Looking for 4,200. And this is the highest graded copy on WATA's Pop Report. It doesn't get any better than this. Looking for 4,600 now. 44, go to 46 now. Are we all done at 44? We aren't done, says Heritage Live. There's at 48. Let's go to 5,000. 5,000 to 55 now. 55 to 6. Let's keep going here. Looking for 6,000 now. 55 I have. Let's go to 6,000. Do I see 6,000 now to advance? 6,000. Let's go to 65 now, Heritage Live. This is rarely seen. Again, another instant centerpiece. Looking for $6,500 now to advance. 6 to 65, or you're cut at 62.50. Are we all done here, Heritage Live? Fair warning. We aren't done. There's a cut bid. And there is 65 and 7 to answer. Looking for 7,500 now. 7,000, I've got it here, Heritage Live. Do I see 75 now? And I love the box art on this one. Very, very iconic. Looking for 8,000. 75, go to 8 now. 77.50 on the cut increment. Looking for 250 more. 8,000, I've got it. Do I see 85 now? 8 to 85 now, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to that $8,500 level. Fair warning then at 8,000. Okay, we'll make it 8,000. Yep. We have a delayed bid of, just one moment here, ladies and gents. Let's see. Thank you for your patience while we work this out. Give us just one moment. Thank you very much. There you go. Okay. 85. So we have a delayed bid of 8,500. Thank you for your patience. 8,500 I have. That was a delayed bid. Let's go to 9,000 now. 9,000 I've got it. Let's go to 9,500 here, Heritage Live. 9 to 95. 95 I've got it. Take me to 10,000 now. I have a bid of 9,500 looking for $10,000 from you. And I've got it just like that. We're at 10,000, looking for 11. We've got the 11. Let's go to 12,000 now. Again, this is a rare title, one of only just 4 graded by WATA. Very, very tough. And this is the finest of that very small population, looking for 12,000. 11, go to 12 now. Do I see a bit of $12,000 to advance? We're sitting at 11, looking for 12 now. Do I see 12,000 or you're cut at 11.5? Fair warning and last call. Okay, we will make that 11,000. 7160. Thank you, Emily. All right, let's go to lot number 66. 2,600. I've got it. 2888 sounds like a lucky number, but there's that $3,000 bid. 32. Let's go to 34. This is Metal Warrior CGC 9.9 A++ sealed. An incredible grade. 46, 48, 5,055 now. Do I see 5,500? We have a bit of 5,000 looking for 55 now to advance your Heritage Live. This is the highest graded copy of Metal Warriors we've ever offered. Again, it doesn't take much to see why. Look at that incredible grade. Looking for 65 now. Do I see 7? 75 now. 75, go to 8. 8 now, 85. Let's keep it going here. 85 to 9. 87.50 on a cut. There's a 9,000. Do I see 9,500 now to advance? 9 now, 95. An incredible 9.9 A++ grade by CGC. Do I see a bid of 11 now? I see it. How about 12? 12 now to 13,000. 13 now, 14. 14 to 15. Let's keep climbing. We're at 15. Let's go to 16 now. Do I see a bid of 16,000? Yes, I do. And this is another incredible piece from the Waterford collection. Looking for 17,000. We've got it. Let's go to 18,000. 17 to 18. Do I see a bid of 18,000 now to advance? Again, this is very deserving of this high grade. Just absolutely incredible. Looking for $18,000 now to advance your Heritage Live. We're at 17, go to 18 now. Think about it for a second. Do I see a bit of 18 or you cut at 17.5? Fair warning then here, Heritage Live. Last call at 17,000. Okay, we will make that 17,000.
7170.
7170. Congratulations. Lot number 67. What do we got?
3,900.
3,900. Let's go to 4,000. We've got it just like that. 42. You've beat out the book here, Heritage Live. You are in full control. 44. Let's go to 46 now. Okay. This is CGC 9.2 A sealed Secret of Mana. I have 5,000, 55, 6,000, 6,250 on the cut. Do I see 65 now? I got that $6,500 bid. Let's go to 7,000 now. This is only one of just 8 sealed examples that we have ever offered. Bid accordingly. 75, 8,000. Do I see 85? Yes, I do. Let's go to 9,000 now. 85 to 9. Looking for a $9,000. It's a sought-after title in a very desirable grade. Looking for 9,000 to advance your Heritage Live. Looking for 9,000 or you're cut at 87.50. Fair warning at 8,500. And we'll make that 8,500.
7154.
7154. All right, flipping the page to lot number 68.
1,400.
1,400. Let's go to 15 now. 14, I've got it looking for 15 now. Heritage Live, we've got the 1,500. This is Street Fighter 2, VGA 90, NM Plus, empty, uncirculated, sealed. Looking for 18, and we've got it. Let's go to 1,900, 18 to 19, 19 now to 2,000. Do I see a bit of 2,000 now to advance? I've got it. How about 22, 22 to 2,400? 22, I've got it. Let's go to 24 now, Heritage Live. There's an uncirculated early production example here looking for 2,400. I've got 22. Do I see 24 out there? Or you're cut at 23. 24. There it is, a 4 increment. And the 26 to follow up. Do I see 28 now? 28. I see it. All right. Let's go to 3,000. 28. Go to 3. Do I see that bid of $3,000? Or are we done at 28? Fair warning. 3,000. There it is. How about 32 now? 3 to 3,200. 32, I've got it. Let's go to 34 now here. Just live. Press that bid button. Take me to 3,400. We have 32. I need 34 now to advance. 34, I've got it. Do I see 36 now? 34, go to 36. Very neat piece here. Looking for that $3,600 bid to advance. Fair warning then at 34. 35 on the cut. Nice use of your cut bid there. I'm looking for 36 now. 35, go 36. I just need $100 more to get us back on track here, Heritage Live. Take advantage of this cut bid. I need 3,600 to advance. 30, there's the 36. Excellent. How about 3,800? I have 36 looking for 3,800 now. 36, go 38. Are we done then? Fair warning. All right, we will make that 3,600. 7182. Bless you. Looking for 69, or looking for 69. We're on lot 69. 2,900. Let's go to 3,000. We've got it. Let's go. Prado, $3,200 I have. Let's go to 34. 34, 36. How about 38 now, Heritage Live? This is Sunset Riders. What a 9.0 A sealed. Do I see a bid of 3,800? 36 to 38. This is the highest graded copy we have ever offered. Special occasion here. Looking for 4,200. 4,000 I have. I need 42. I've got the 42. Do I see 4,400 now? 42 now, 44 here, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to 4,400. This is one of only just 12 graded by WATA, and only one example is graded higher than the one in this lot. Again, bid accordingly here, looking for 4,400. Tough to find sealed. I have 4,300 on the cut, looking for 4,400. 44, I've got it. Let's go to 46 now. 4,400, go 46 now. Heritage Live looking for that $4,600 bid to advance. 46, I've got it. Let's go to 48 now. 46, 47 on the cut. Do I see 4,800? 4,700 I have on that cut increment, looking for 4,800. Take advantage of this. Again, $100 more, and you can get us back on track here, Heritage Live. Are we all done at 4,700 then? Fair warning. 4,700.
7186.
7186. Lot 70.
1,002.
1,002. Looking for a bid of 1,100. There's 1050 on the cut and the 11. This is Super Mario All-Star CGC 9.2A plus sealed. Do I see 1,300 to advance? 1,200 go to 13. 13 to 14. 14 to 15. 15 now to 16. Let's keep on going here. 16, 17. Do I hear 1,700 now? I hear it. There it is. Let's go to 18. 18 now 19. Have the bid of 1,800. Looking for 19 now. The second best-selling Super Nintendo game of all time. Looking for 2,000, and I've got it. Let's go to 2,200. 2 to 22. Do I see that bid of $2,200 to advance here, Heritage Live? Fair warning at 2,000.
21.
21 on the cut. I like the use of your cut bid there. Looking for 22 now. 21, go to 22. Do I see it? Fair warning. 22, there it is. How about 24? $2,200, I've got it. Let's go to 24, and we've got it. How about 26 now? 26, I've got it. How about 28 now, Heritage Live? Take me to 2,800 for Super Mario All-Stars. Looking for 28. Fair warning. 28, there it is. How about 3,000? 3,000, go 32. Looking for 3,200 now to advance. 3 now 32, Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to 3,200. Fair warning then. 32, how about 34? Heritage is not done. I've got that bid of 3,200. Do I see 34 now to advance? Fair warning. We'll make that 3,200. 7186. Here's a special lot here, lot number 71. What do we have?
2,700.
2,700. We're at 3,200. We're going to jump up a little bit. 34. How about 36? 36 to 3,800. This is Super Mario Kart CGC 9.8A sealed. We're at 4,600. 48. Let's go to 5,000. 5,000 to 55. 55 to 6. 6. Let's keep going here, Heritage Live. An incredible piece here. Do I see 7,000 now? 8,085. Keep climbing here. We're at, I need 10,000. We've got this 10,000. 11. 12. Do I see 12,000? Okay, here we have it. This is the highest graded black label release of the Super Mario Kart that we have ever offered. Okay, again, bid accordingly. An incredible instant centerpiece here. Looking for $14,000 now to advance your Heritage Live. And look at that grade, 9.8 A sealed. Among the finest known, looking for 15,000 now to advance. I have 14, looking for 15,000 to advance. Do I see that $15,000 bid now, Heritage Live? 15,000. Go to 16 now. Looking for 16,000 here, Heritage Live. We're sitting at 15. Do I see 16,000? 15.5 on the cut. Press that bid button and take me to 16,000 now, Heritage Live. 15.5 to 16,000. That Nintendo Switch 2 comes out in less than 2 weeks alongside that Mario Kart World. What better time to add this to your collection? 16,000. Do I see 17 now to advance? 16, go to 17 now, Heritage Live. Again, perfect time to buy this copy. Looking for 17,000 now to advance. 16 to 17,000. Do I see a bid of 17,000 to advance? Or are we done at 16? Fair warning and last call. All right, we will make this 16,000. 719 and 2. Flipping the page here to lot number 72. 1050. How about 11? 11 go to 12. 12 now 13. 13 to 14. 14 now 15. This is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. WATA 9.6 A plus sealed. 16 now 1,700 here, Heritage Live, looking for that $1,700 bid. This is the highest graded copy of this variant on WATA's latest pop reports. Bid accordingly, looking for $1,800 to advance. 18 now 19. 19 now 2,000. 2,000 now 2,200. Looking for $2,200. It should come as no surprise that this is the best example we've ever offered. 26 to 28, 28 to 3,000, 3,000 now 3,200. Don't stop, Heritage Live. Looking for 34 now. 32 to 3,400, Heritage Live. Press the bid button. I need $3,400 to advance now. 32 go to 34. An iconic game for the Super Nintendo. Looking for 34, and we've got it. How about 3600? 35 go 36 now. Do I see a bit of 3600 now to advance? We are on a cut increment here at 3500. I need 36 now to advance. $100 more is all I need. Do I see a bit of 36 now here, Heritage Live? Fair warning at 3500. 36, there it is. How about 38 now? I have a bit of 36. There's a 38 as well. How about 4,000? 38 go to 4,000 now. Press that bid button, take me to 4,000. For a Super Mario RPG, looking for 4,000. Fair warning at 3,800. And we'll make that 3,800. 7193, lot 73.
26,000.
26,000. We're at 28. We're at 30,000, 32, 34. Back to you at 36,000 here, Heritage Live. This is Super Mario World CGC 9.4A sealed, okay? And this is the Elite First Production copy. We have something special here. Looking for 44,000 now to advance. I have 42. There's 43 on the cut. Looking for 44,000. I know everybody's been waiting on this lot. I'm looking for 46,000 now to advance. I've got 44. Do I see 46 out there? I see it all right. Let's go to 48,000 now. 46 go to 48,000. Okay, and this is tied with one other as the top sealed example we have ever offered, okay? Scarce and seldom seen, first production copy. We're already at 48,000. I need 50,000 to advance, and we've got that $50,000 bid. How about 55? 52, 5 on the cut. How about 55 now? Let's go $2,500 more at $55,000 to advance. Look at that grade, 9.4A sealed on this first production copy, looking for $55,000 to advance. This is an excellent example of the best-selling Super Nintendo game of all time. And there it is. There's that $55,000 bid looking for $60,000. We have 55,000 here, Heritage Live. Do I see a bid of 60,000 out there? If you have your cut bid, use it now at 57.5. I got to see one of those two bids, though. Otherwise, I'm going to say it, fair warning and last call, at 55,000. Okay, we will make that 55,000. 7188. Congratulations to you on an incredible piece. Lot number 74.
5,000.
5,000. Let's go to 55 now. 5 to 55 now. This is Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, VGA 85 Plus, NM Plus sealed. Looking for 5,500 now to advance. Only 3 copies are graded higher by VGA. Are we all done at 5,000? Fair warning. 55, there it is. How about 6,000? 55 go to 6,000 here, Heritage Live. Do I see a bit of 6 now to advance, or you're cut at 57.50? Fair warning at 5,500. 5,500. 7192. 7192. All right, lot 75.
3,700.
3,700. How about 38 now? 38 go to 4,000. This is Super Metroid VGA 85 Plus NM Plus sealed. We're at 4,200. How about 44, 46 to 48? 48 now, 5,000. I've got it. Let's go to 55. 55 now to 6. 6 now, 65. Do I see a bit of 65 now to advance? Only 5 graded higher by VGA. This is 85 Plus NM Plus sealed here. 6,250, 6,500. Looking for 7,000. 7,000, I've got it. How about 7,500, 75 to 8,000? 75 to 8 now, Heritage Live. Do I see a bit of 8,000 to advance? 75 go to 8 now, or you're cut at 77.50. Fair warning at 7,500. And we'll make that 7,500.
7151.
7151, lot 76.
510.
510, there's 650. Let's go to 700. We're at 750. 800. Let's go to 850 now, Heritage Live. This is Super Street Fighter 2, VGA 95 mint sealed. Do I see a bit of 850 to advance? 800 to 850. No copies have graded higher by VGA. We're at 850. 900 now 950. 950, take me to 1,000. 1,000 to 11. 11 now 12. Do I see a bid of $1,200 to advance? 11 to 12 now. Fair warning at 1100. 1200, excellent. How about 1300, 13 to 14? Do I see a bid of 14? Yes, I do. How about 1500, 15 to 16? Don't stop now, Heritage Live. Let's go to 1600 to advance. I have 15. Do I see a bid of 1600 now to advance?
16.
We have that bid of 1600. How about 17 now? A fantastic grade on a popular title, looking for 1700 to keep us going here. Do I see that bid?
17.
Yes, I do. How about 1800? 18 now, 19. Looking for $1,900 to keep us going. 19 now, 2000. Heritage Live, take me to that $2,000 level. We're sitting at 19. Do I see 2000 now? Fair warning at 1900. Are we all done? 2000. We aren't done. There's that $2,000 bid. Excellent. 22. How about 24 now? Again, I stress no copies of graded higher by VGA. Looking for 2400. 22 go to 24 now. Fair warning at 2200.
23.
23 on the cut. Great use of your cut bid there. I need $100 more.
24.
There's 24. How about 26? I've got 2400. Looking for 26 now to advance. Fair warning then at 24. 26. There it is. Heritage Live is not done yet. There's that $2,600 bid. Do I see 28 now to advance? 26 go to 28. Fair warning. And we'll make this 2,600. 7182. Flipping the page here to lot number 77.
1050.
1300.
We're at 1,415. Let's go to 16 now. 16 to 1,700. Wild Gun CGC 9.4 A plus seal 2022. 24 now. We've got it. 26. How about 28? Do I see 2,800? 28 now. 3,000. 3,000 to 3,200. Looking for 32. 32 now to 34 now. 34. Let's keep it going at 36. 38 now. Do I hear for that $3,800 bid? This is a notoriously elusive, title to find sealed, a rare hidden gem. We're at $4,000. Let's go to 42, 42, 44 to 46. I need 48 now. Do I see what bid of 4,800 now? Heritage Live. We're at 46, 48, 5,000. Now 55. 55 goes 6. 57.50 on the cut. Do I see 6,000 now? I have that cut bid at 57.50. Let's go 250 more to 6,000. And this is the second highest sealed example we've offered out of just a meager 5. I need 6,000. 6,000, there it is. How about 6,500? Heritage Live, I'm looking for 6,500 to advance now. Again, notoriously difficult to find sealed. I need 65 now to advance, or you're cut at 62.50. Already done at 6,000. Fair warning. 6,000.
7151.
7151. All right, lot number 78.
1850.
1850. Let's go to 19. 19 to 2000. We're at Wolfenstein. CGC 9.4 A plus seal. 24 to 26 now. This is the highest graded copper we have ever offered. Let's go to 26. We've got it. How about 2,800? 26 to 28. Do I see a bit of 2,800 here, Heritage Live? Looking for that bit of 28 now to advance. We're sitting at 26, looking for 28. An iconic first-person shooter, one of the most iconic. 3,000 now, 3,200. Looking for that bit of 32 now to advance. Do I see that bit of 32? Yes, I do. There's that 3,200. How about 34 now? 32 go to 3,400. Fair warning at 3,200. Fair warning. All right, there it is. Excellent. 3,400. How about 36 now? 34 go 36. Heritage Live. Press that bid button. Take me to 3,600. 34 go 36. Are we all done at 3,400? Fair warning. We'll make that 3,400. 716 and 0. Lot number 79.
1100.
We need 1,100. We're at 2,200. Do I see 24 now? Heritage Live for this elusive Zelda title. 25, 26 now. Do I see a bit of $2,600 to advance? VGA 85 plus, NM plus unopened. Do I see $2,800 to advance? 26 go to 28. Only our fourth time offering this scarce title. Looking for 2,800 to advance here, Heritage Live. Take me to that $2,800 bid. Looking for 28 now. Fair warning at 26. Are we all done? There's 27 on the cut, looking for 2,800. 27 go 28. Fair warning. Up there's that 2,800 looking for 3,000. 28 go to 3,000. One of only 19 unopened copies graded by VGA. Do I see that $3,000 bid, or you cut at 29? Fair warning. We'll make that 2,800. 7186. And the final lot of this incredible session is lot number 80. What do we have? 1508. We're at 1600. Do I see 17 now? 16, 17 now, 18 now, 19. Let's keep climbing here. This is the Super Nintendo Control Deck Console VGA 90 NM Plus, empty, unopened. 28 go to 3,000. 3,000 now, 32. Looking for 3,200 now. Only 2 graded higher by VGA for this variant, and our fourth time offering this variant. Looking for 3,200 to advance. 3,000 go to 32. Do I see 32 now to advance? Fair warning at 3,000. All right, we will make this 3,000. 7180. Congratulations to all of our winning bidders in session 1. But don't go too far. We will be back for session 2 at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard.